This isn't just one event. There's numerous shows. In fact, it encompasses the whole town of Tucson and beyond. I've been coming for over 45 years. It used to be that we bought most of our rough materials here in Tucson. That isn't the case anymore. We use Tucson primarily to say hi to a lot of friends and so many miners from all over the world. So now it's kind of unique, and what's different is they'll call me first and they'll say they're digging it out of the ground, and that's how we find new things. You know, the Tucson Gem event is a lot of people having a lot of fun. To tell you the truth, it's kind of like a rock party.
Well, my favorite event of the entire year is our Tucson Gem event, and our favorite guest, Jay King, hot right off the presses. I mean, that was just footage
that was shot
last week?
No, that was shot Sunday.
Was it Sunday?
Sunday. And, you know, like, to tell you, it's still going on full swing, okay, just so you know. All my people are still there. They're still having the time of their life, finding, you know, meeting with everybody, having a lot of fun. It's the world's largest gem and mineral event, the world's largest. I've been going for 40 plus years, for at least 40, 42, maybe 42.
Wow, and you know what? It's all about what Jay has brought to us for this one-day special opportunity. Wait till you see our first ever exotic, rare, hottest color of 2020 happens to be our best value of the day. It is our Tucson Gem event. Our beautiful Sue is showcasing our best value of the day. I am still trying to figure out, wrapping my head around how in the world you're able to make this happen. Just this morning, Allison, one of our guests here at HSN, just became Gem accredited. And she said, Lynn, was I seeing things correctly when I saw chrome diopside? That is one of the rarest, most exotic. We say it's like what every emerald in the world wishes it could look like. It is so hard to get. The fact that we're doing this as a cuff bracelet at a one-day only special price at $155 and 6 flex payments, everything available from Jay King for the Tucson Gem event. You can break up your payments over the next 6 months. I want to start off by saying we have 2 sizes. We have small, medium, and we also have medium, large. We traditionally say small, medium will comfortably fit up to about a 7-inch wrist, and then medium, large up to an 8-inch, or, you know, even larger because it is open in the back and you can custom it.
It fits me.
Right, and you're 8 and a quarter. Somewhere in there.
A little bit more than that.
Okay, so there you have it.
Although I have lost weight.
You have to hear, yes, the story behind how Jay made this happen. This is what Tucson is really about, is finding those rare opportunities. You could not go anywhere. And I giggle because I think, I'm gonna go into a jewelry store and say, show me your mix of chrome diopside. What are they gonna say to me, Jay?
Well, most people don't have it, but I'll tell you a funny story, okay? And Sarah, a few other people went to Tucson. Why you weren't there, I don't know.
In all my years here, close to 30 years, I've never, it's one show I haven't been to.
I'm gonna put you on the plane and we're both going out there.
Come on, Jay, yes.
Okay, and I told this to Sarah. Sarah was out there with me, and I told her, I said, you know, this is the largest gem and mineral event in the world. I mean, there is no bigger. This is the gathering. And it's not what you see at the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show as much the rarity of what you don't see at the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show. Now, you're gonna see chrome diopside, but it's gonna be all in finished jewelry. So it's gonna be in finished products. Normally, this is reserved for gold. You don't see a lot of it in silver because gold has gone up to the point that it has. We went from like a $350 spot to like over $1,300, $1,400. It increased the metal cost so much that now you're seeing it in silver. But you don't see a lot of it. It's very, very rare, and I guarantee you the prices reflect the rarity of chrome diopside. The only way that we could, when they said, you know, we want to film some of the rough at the show this year, and the only reason that we were able to do that is I brought it. You know, that's how rare this is. Not only that, I mean, you know, my dad used to say it's better to be lucky than good. So, so
you were pretty lucky.
So fortunately, I was, you know, I'm not that good, but I was born very lucky. And this was just a lucky thing. Okay.
I couldn't wait to touch it. I've never, ever.
Look, this is the real material.
Saw it in rough.
These are the crystals. Okay, but what made this so crazy? Look at this. They call this Russian emerald. This particular material was mined in Siberia. Okay, they can only mine it 3 months out of the year. They mine it primarily, weather permitting, July, August, September. To be able to get any amount of this rough in this quality is virtually impossible. And that's why I say it's better to be lucky than good. How this all started is I got chrome dioxide from a friend of mine who does a lot of like my apatite mining. He finds a lot of, and he and she, they find a lot of exotics for us in Madagascar. They're our go-to miners there. They're on-site mining. They're the actual miners. They found chrome dioxide about 3 years ago. They've been mining it, put it together. So we finally thought that we had enough material to do a today's special.
Right.
And so we saved this up. We launched one necklace before, the very first time we've ever done chrome dioxide. It blew out. People went crazy. We had so many people that were online wanting it, and we just weren't able to provide it. So as we're doing this, we show everybody that, you know, it takes about a year to put together a today's special. I'm already doing them for all of 2020. I've already got everything in the works. The material's already been purchased. It's all in the works. That's how far we have to work out on this. When we started thinking about it and we finally had the approval on what we were going to do, we realized we probably don't have enough of this Madagascar material. We were panicking, and through our amber miner that we get from the Ukraine, he's got a cousin. He says, "Oh, I have a cousin that you know, I think he has chrome dioxide. That's one of the things he mines," and we got Russian. This is Russian.
Please understand, the absolute finest quality in the world
is
bar
the Russian.
none.
Okay, the Madagascar material, I'm not taking anything away from it, and you will see that later on.
Sure.
in 2020. We're gonna use the material, but it's great material. But this material, they call this Russian emerald for a reason. It's not emerald, okay? They find it.
People think it is.
They find it when they're mining kimberlite in the kimberlite stopes and shafts is where they find this. Now I'm telling you, you know, to get this quality, to be able to buy this in the quantity that we needed to get it, to be able to do this in the matching accessories, it's just stone cold luck. To be able to get this price, I have to tell you, to be able to buy this grade of material and be able for us to be able to set it in sterling and be able to give you this value, go check it out. Go see what it costs. Go to any fine jewelry store. Go anywhere that you can even see, just to even see if they have chrome dioxide. And if it's real and it's not treated, see what they charge. This is so rare. This is an amazing, incredible deal for this quality.
Only today, and that's why so many have already been selected. They will definitely be an early sellout. This is all handcrafted, by the way, in beautiful precious sterling silver for new shoppers that may be new to J. King. So yes, first ever. I mean, this is exotic. These are the most sought after beautiful green stones really in the world. And even for, you know what, almost 25 years, you've never been able to do anything like this for us here at HSN.
Okay, if you think about this, the chrome dioxide, you know, in 40 plus years of doing this, 43 years of doing this and running around the world and doing what I do, have I seen chrome dioxide? Absolutely. Why had you never seen it on the show? Because I don't do things that are going to be crazy prices, right? And what I consider that, I mean, yeah, they're valuable, but really it hits a price point. Like, to be honest with you, for me, to be able to do this before And you have to understand, I'm at the manufacturing level, even one rung below below wholesale, right? I would have had to pay no less than probably $30, high 20s to $30 per cab. There's 10 of these cabs. Now, we custom cut these. We've manufactured this cup all from scratch. This is all made from sterling silver sheet material by our silversmiths. Every one of these chrome dioxide cabochons, they're all hand cut from the natural rough material. This hasn't been enhanced in any way. It's not color treated. It's not oiled. It's not radiated. It's not heated. This is the real deal, just the natural material. If I took this and enhanced it, it would even be more incredible than it is. But we wanted, it was so amazing naturally that that's what we left it. This is an amazing, amazing deal. I've never been able to do anything like this. Even though I have this new source on this material, I doubt that I would have any more material probably for at least another couple of years.
This in itself?
If they're able to get more of it, I doubt that I would be able to do anything even close to this on this quantity for another 2 years, maybe 3 years.
Okay, and with that being said, it's a one-day only price. With that being said, it's HSN. With FlexPay, it's under, even with shipping and everything else, you're still gonna be under $35 to get this to your front door in the next couple of days. I'm gonna tell you this, go and have this appraised. That's how rare, I'm telling you. And we're showing you Amanda, who's wearing this in the medium large, and we're showing you Sue and myself are wearing it in the small medium. How this is that ultimate signature, one-of-a-kind bracelet. People are gonna say, oh my goodness, you're wearing a $10,000 emerald bracelet. I'm not kidding. And then you're gonna say, oh no, it's actually an exotic rare stone from one of the most rarest places in the world that it is so difficult to mine. We were talking about this earlier, because I remember going back and learning about chrome diopside, and the Russian especially, because that's the most valuable. And I said to Jay, isn't it true because the conditions are so bad in the winter that they can only mine basically a few months out of the year?
It's traditionally 3 months out of the year that they're able to do it. And here again, this material, it's not just mining it, guys. It's the fact that you don't get a lot of volume and also the prices, okay? Now, I will tell you something, and hopefully it's real early so my wife is not up and watching, right? my wife, I make her things, and she puts in her request, but my wife, she collects sets, right?
And she has amazing taste and impeccable exotic stones.
The woman could open her own jewelry store, okay? It's one of the benefits of being married to me. Yeah. Okay, so not that that's probably about the only benefit. No, seriously. But I will tell you this, okay? Her thing now is emeralds. That's one of the things she's collecting, emeralds.
Smart.
I have an Ethiopian opal mining friend, and this is a new strike that they're doing. And so he cut some emerald cabochons for me for my wife, so that I'm going to design some earrings and stuff, because that's one of the things that she's been wanting. And I should bring it. If I could show you that this is genuine emerald next to this chrome diopside. And to tell you the truth, if I didn't tell you which was which, you'd probably choose the chrome diopside, because it actually looks better than the emerald. The color on this is, right here, on the monitor, it's making it look a little darker. There you can see where this, what is so great about this. Now, the Madagascar material is great material. I'm not knocking it. It's wonderful material, but it's a lot darker. This is that really that emerald. They call it Russian emerald for a reason. Russian emerald.
Well, with that, we have a clock up on the screen, and boy, are we busy right now. We are going to have, they made me take the ring off because it sold out earlier. That's how popular this has been. This is how unusual this opportunity is. Having someone like Jay King, knowing that the Tucson Gem event, what you're going there for is opportunities just like what you're bringing to us here today.
Yeah, you don't even,
honestly.
Okay, think about this. This is the largest gem and mineral show in the world, and I saw zero of this material. There's zero rough. Now, you'll see it in the finished products, but nobody's got the rough for sale that I saw. Now, I'm not saying I saw you could be there a month and never see the whole show. So there might be somebody that's got a corner. I'm just saying I didn't see it, and I went to all the major places that I buy rough at.
Well, and then you find rare quantity like this, and then what happens is they make one-of-a-kind pieces.
Well,
and
like normally when you see this material, you might see like somebody has like 20 kilos.
Right.
I mean, if somebody has like 100 kilos, that's amazing. I mean, that's massive. To be able to buy what we bought, and he had this much material, it was just crazy. And then to have that much material and being able to work the deal that we did by buying the whole lot. It was really just one of those, like I said, my dad used to say, better to be lucky than good, son. And so, fortunately, I was born lucky because I don't profess to be that good. But I do profess to be lucky.
Both, but this is such a great opportunity. I am so thrilled for our gem collectors out there. Thousands of these have already been selected. For our new shoppers, what a treat. I mean, my goodness, to get a chrome diopside exotic gem, all handcrafted in precious metal, in a cuff bracelet.
You know what I love with this, though? These are, just so you know, these aren't cast, okay? These are all hand fabricated from sterling silver sheet material. The key thing, you need silversmiths, right? These are all individually hand done. They were all one at a time, made from scratch, all by hand. Do you see how easily she put this on? This will, because it's made from sterling silver sheet material, it will eventually just mold to your wrist. Once you put it on, it actually becomes almost like part of your wrist.
It does.
You'll forget that you have it on.
I can't wait till you see it in person. I am so over the moon. I'm still in shock, I think. Just like I saw chrome diopside, I think, you gotta be kidding me. This is so exciting. It's a today's special. Now, you heard what Jay had said about the beaded necklace that we did one other time. Completely sold out in a matter of seconds. I think that was with us, if I'm not mistaken.
That was you and me.
It was.
It was a launch.
$179.98. You got to be kidding. We're talking thousands and thousands of carat weight here in the necklace.
You know, and I didn't bring my scale. I have it in the green room.
Oh,
and I would have brought my scale.
We're going to have somebody go get it.
Yeah.
No, because you know I'm going to ask you that. I always do. 18 inches on the necklace. You can see on Amanda here. Most of Jay's necklaces will come with a 2 3/4 inch extender in the back. The flex payments on this means $30, and we'll ship that out to you. I am telling you, there's nothing more magnificent and gorgeous. And we have the pendant, which I have on with the necklace, and we have 300 remaining. That's how popular the chrome diopside pendant has already been. And then we're gonna have probably final call going out on the drop earrings, and then we have the stud earrings to go back with our very best value of the day. If you would, okay, again, a chrome diopside, if this was genuine emerald, and nobody's gonna know the difference because most people have never even heard of chrome diopside. That's why it's known as the Russian emerald. This would be tens of thousands of dollars. Am I kidding on that, Jay?
No. In this color, this quality, yeah, you're looking at thousands of dollars. Even in chrome diopside, even if you walk the show, the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show, you might see something, let's just say not this exact same pendant, but something like this, or earrings, or a ring. Never really seen any cuffs. I think, I personally haven't seen anybody actually make a cuff of it. I have seen some link bracelets with chrome diopside, but you don't see necklaces, okay? It's just too cost prohibitive. We're able to do this because of how we buy. I just wanna let everybody know the necklaces are very limited. If you want one of these, you might,
grab it now.
And your budget can take the hit, right? This is something you might want to think about doing. Do you know that when you cut chrome diopside, you lose 90% of the material?
Wow.
When you facet after cutting and everything, if you net 10%, you did an incredible job. So let's say that necklace right there, just think about this. The total weight of that in size, this pile that I have right here in front of me would have cut one necklace. This pile of material is what we would have used. If you think about this, think about how much material that we had to use, the natural material, because when you cut it and cut the shapes and the size of that, it would have required at least this amount of material to make one necklace.
And then we have the matching earrings, but they're getting limited too, Jay. The drop earrings that I'm wearing, those are $99. We have fewer than 300 in the drop? Okay. Oh, they're dropping, okay. under $100, chrome dioxide, fancy cut, exotic, beautiful, handcrafted in precious metal.
And these are very limited. These are just the bracelet, the cuff was what we made as the Today Special. Then what we do is we try to make upsell items, which are the matching items that are made from the same exact rough material, but they're limited. I mean, there's not thousands and thousands of them, okay? There's maybe hundreds of them at best case.
And we want to hear from you. We're celebrating our Tucson Gem event with Jay King. So after you place your call, I know we've been super busy starting off with our best value of the day. Hold on the line, say hi to Jay, explain to others what they can expect with their very first Jay King piece. Well, we have a lot of exciting things. Do you know how many brand new finds? I don't even know. We didn't even count them all. There's so many brand new finds. Beekman is here. We're back next with a 5 and 5 you don't want to miss.
We use goat milk because we had it, and that's how our company started. But what we learned over the years is how beneficial goat milk is, not only for the skin, but for your body.
Goat milk adds moisture to your skin. It's really the most amazing ingredient.
People really do notice the hydration of their skin. The farm-to-skin difference, only with Beekman 1802.
Paris on HSN.
Here we are at the Holodome Pavilion, one of the largest markets at the Tucson Gem Show. So come on in, let's take a peek. You can feel the energy, you can sense the excitement, you can see the passion in everyone who walks in. But you know what? It wasn't always like this. The Tucson Gem Show started more than 65 years ago, actually in a school parking lot. That's the magic of Tucson. If you love jewelry, if you love gemstones, there's no place like the Tucson Gem Show.
Well, that is our very own Sarah Anderson, who had the opportunity to go to the big Tucson event. Amazing.
Sunday or Monday.
And you as well just came back. I mean, my goodness.
Unfortunately, I normally spend about 2 weeks in Tucson. I got literally 4 days.
And you were in Mexico right before that.
I was in
man
Mexico
never
for 10
stops.
days.
He's always on the search for brand new, unusual mine finds. But are you ready? Let's take a look. It's that time, Jay, our favorite. 5 crazy specials, 1 minute each. It's our 5 and 5. Alrighty, well, it's our start to our 5 and 5. We are looking at beautiful tourmaline in multicolors. We have the drop earrings for $19.99. We have the stretch bracelet at $33.99. You heard my hesitation. You're thinking, oh, these are simulated. These are synthetic. There's no way these can be natural gemstones. Oh, they are. They just have to be clearance price and very, very, very limited. But boy, when you think of the world of tourmaline, you have every color you could possibly want in this set.
You know, this material, and one of the things that 5 and 5s have in common, just so for people that haven't shopped with us during this time, this is what all the 5 and 5 has in common. The one common thread, I'm the manufacturer. I make this from scratch, from the ground up, right? So I know what things cost. You could not build these, you cannot buy the materials and even come close to being able to sell for this price. They're just giving you, and the reason is that we had a necklace, we have just a few of the matching pieces, a few of the earrings,
they're gonna sell out.
a few of the bracelets, and when they're gone, they're gone. You could never do it
Even
at that price.
At these clearance prices, we're still offering 6 flex pays. On one of those, I think it was on the earrings, it was like $3 and change. We love that. Okay, let's talk Jasper. An unusual, natural, beautiful Jasper. I love this wide setting in sterling silver. The ring, don't flinch, is $38.99. Very, very limited in sizes. The drop earrings are $50.99. I mean, these are crazy specials.
This is,
just
again,
because they're
crazy.
super
If
limited.
you look at the amount of silver in this, and again, they're all individually hand done. Funny enough, we have shots of the miner there. This is Glenn, our friend in Australia, one of my main go-to guys, one of my main sources of Australian. He goes out and literally finds things for me. You know, Glenn is the miner of this Has deposit. This is actually a form of tiger's eye, and they call it desert sunset because if you've ever been in the outback, if you ever have the chance and you go and you're there at sundown on even a cloudy day, you'll understand why he named this desert sunset. It is so appropriate, multicolored, beautiful. It's chatoyant. It's just absolutely scrumptious.
And we still have 5 through 12. That's the interesting thing, even at that crazy price in the ring. So good luck to you here. We're moving on to number 3. We love when Jay brings to us the natural rough of genuine gemstones. That's exactly what we're looking here in these drop earrings. They were originally $46.50. They're $19.98. Just a little over an inch, about 1 15/16 of an inch in length. We have fewer than 115. That's it. And 6 flex pays. Here's another great example. $3 and change to get these in home.
Well, you know, think about how crazy this is. Okay, you've got 6 different materials from 5 different countries.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, so just do the math on how much it would cost you. Just even if you if you worked your way on a ship and you had a couple of years, okay, even if you went, you know, if you went the cheap way, right, and worked your way over, I mean, think of what it would, what you'd have to go through to do this. And here again, sorry, the necklace, the bracelet obviously sold out. But, I mean, just a crazy, crazy value.
Beautiful. Already 672-418. Here we are, number 4. Our beautiful, look at this combination of gems, rose quartz and blue quartzite. You know, we always say, you know it's natural gems because you can feel the coolness. Oh, does that feel so good?
And again, you know, not to sound like a broken record, but one of the things that these have in common, number one, this blue quartzite, I don't know of anybody else. I've never really seen anybody else work it. Now, I'm not privy to everybody. I'm just saying, to my personal knowledge, I've never seen anybody that really has this material that gets it. This was a mine find that I did find in Tucson about 3 years ago. Beautiful, like almost looks like aquamarine blue, just a gorgeous blue.
That's
and
what I
then
thought it was.
Rose quartz, we paired it back to that. And that material's from Madagascar. So really quality, again, they're natural. They're not dyed, they're not color enhanced, they're not radiated, they're not oil treated. These are the real deal. And just you know, I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm not supposed to say this, but I'm gonna say it. This is a stupid price. And they told me don't say stupid anymore, so you watch, I'll get an email.
Well, that's okay, because I'm gonna say I agree with you, because this is
really,
just crazy.
It's just, you see, now you can say crazy, but you can't say stupid. But it's the stupid.
It's both of them.
Yeah, it's
$40.98. Are you kidding me? Alrighty, well, speaking of that price, take a look here on our, this is nuts. Cloudy Mountain, 6 through 12 on this ring.
Okay.
For $38.98. Are you kidding me?
This is crazy, and let me tell you on this, okay, what makes this so unique, and look at the quality, and again, this is the natural color of this material. This is Cloudy Mountain. I did have an exclusive on this material. In February of 2019, we were rolling in this rough. I mean, absolutely rolling it. I was wasting it like you wouldn't believe. I mean, it's like where you have water available, and you know, like you always think it's going to be there. So you're like, man, you're you know, you're not really saving anything, man, because you're there. And they turned off the spigot on me on this, and so there is. You're seeing even this rough. We don't even, there'll be maybe 1 or 2 pieces in 2020. We're using our final rough. You can't even buy this material. And it's hard enough to facet, okay? It's hard enough to facet. Very little turquoise is dense enough and hard enough that you can facet.
Yeah, I know they're showing the earrings, but they sold out. Ring is last call. That's 082453.
What a crazy, crazy deal this is.
Well, you know, I mentioned that for our Tucson Gem event, Jay, you have, in our block alone today, this morning, over 25 brand new finds. I think that's the most that we've ever done just in our show.
In our show, in this 3-hour block, there's gonna be 25 brand new items and there's going to be several brand new mine finds that
Yes.
you've just seen for the first thing. And I think it's because Lynn has an in somewhere, right, in
too.
programming.
Listen,
Is that you've been here a
all my
long time.
years,
You've
I
been
have
here a
a
long time.
little bit of pull.
She's hooked up. She's hooked up. Because see, I have no choice. I have no power here whatsoever. No, beyond no power. Okay, like like here's the totem pole. My rung is so low
so
that
not
I can't even put my foot up there. I don't even get on one rung.
Come on, the most respected of all.
But I don't. Yeah, but I don't have choice on
No,
what
I
goes
mean
on.
when they
But,
plan the shows.
yeah, it's pretty amazing. I don't know why, but we have literally 25
brand
new
new
designs in this 3-hour block.
We've never had that in all these 25
that's
years
the
of
most
working
that
together.
that we've ever
Speaking
ever
of,
done. Okay, speaking
Azure
of.
Geeks turquoise in a gorgeous design. Oh, I love everything about it. The necklace, Jay, is preview priced. It's $139.98. We have the matching earrings. Those are $69.98. And once again, all J. King, you can take advantage of 6 monthly flex payments. Of course, our wonderful return policy. If you've never shopped with us before, if you're taking advantage of that, we're gonna have this at your front door in the next couple of days. You always have your money back guarantee, no questions asked. Everything from J. King you're gonna know is 100% handcrafted, all hand finished. Jay does it all. He does the traveling. He goes to all these rare, unique, exotic places in the world. He works with the miners. It's amazing because we often say, if we could put a passport with every single piece that you're receiving when you get it at home, that's really the experience of what Mine Finds is all about. Because I know we're welcoming hundreds of first-time shoppers to Rare Finds.
Well, for people that don't know what we do, we have a very special niche business. I started off doing these kind of designs. These are what we call gallery designs. I used to make one-of-a-kind designs. That's how I got traveling the world to actually, as I had a lot more hair. It's a lot longer. I had a lot more facial hair, but that's how I started. I started very, very young. I started my business when I was 20, and I built it. I've literally been all over the world. Very few places that I haven't been at one time or another. I will tell you right now. Okay, the key to what I do. We have several different materials. Turquoise is what I started out with. I grew up in the Southwest. My first rough material experience was turquoise. That's what I grew up with. Turquoise has always been dear to me. When I first started in this business, I only bought from, at that time, there were a lot of American mines. They were going on. There was actually 26 or 27, I counted them several times, mines at that time that I was buying from. That's where I was getting my rough material.
What about today?
Of those mines, okay, of those deposits, and that didn't include all of the different mines, right? But I only bought from those 26 or 27 mines. Of those, there's one that is still active,
crazy.
Commercially active. I travel the world looking for turquoise. You don't find turquoise all over the world. There are entire continents that have no turquoise. Think about that. There are entire continents that have 0 turquoise. That's how rare turquoise is. We go all over the world. We, because of our reputation, we get a lot of resources. This is one of the ones that I got, Azure Peaks. Now, what makes this material so unique and so different and so wonderful is the fact that this particular mine, most of this material is a blue, a really, really dark, dark, dark blue. Mm-hmm. This particular vein that they ran into was this color. It's like a beautiful, like an olive green. And then it's got green highlights. It's got a beautiful gold yellow matrix in it. Very unique, very different. Now, these are cut from actual rough. Okay, so it's not nugget material that we've compressed together, okay? These are all cut. So if you can imagine, from large pieces, they're not really nuggets, they're flats, they're all kinds of things but it takes a massive amount. It takes anywhere from 4 to 5 pounds of the large rough material to cut one of these necklaces. This is massive. It's a huge look on it. This is big, it's bold. If you're a collector though, and I have so many people that I run into that are Mine Finds viewers, and one of the things that I found is so many people, I never really thought, I thought I was the only rock hound that kind of did this, but they actually collect. They're collecting the different kinds of turquoises. They collect the different kinds of opals. They collect the different kinds of corals. This is really highly collectible. This isn't something that, you know, this is just a rarity to get this material in this quality, in this color. It really is a rarity.
And how impressive. I mean, you see that on Sue. And
look how massive this is.
I could see this in a boutique window, right? And just have the lights all shining on it.
Even if you did, okay, and you had somebody that had this material, was able to actually get this rough, which I don't have an exclusive on this mine, but I've never seen any other Westerners that have it. I don't know of anybody else that has this material. I've never seen anybody when I've been to the mine or been working where they were from the West, okay? Yeah. I have seen other buyers up there from different countries, but they've never been from America or even from Europe.
Wow. Well, this is, I mean, you are definitely at the right place at the right time. Brand new today, 080025 is the item number. Getting limited in both the necklace and in the earrings. I have a reveal that I am so over the moon excited about. That's coming up next. I want to do this, Jay, because you know which this is. So incredibly, incredibly special that we made it our showstopper, which is definitely the key special. This is what Tucson is all about. So you can read the graphics and you're saying, okay, blue opal. I want you to get as close as you possibly can. This is the most beautiful blue opal banded.
It's what they call banded
I've ever
blue
seen.
opal.
I truly mean
it's
that,
It's the first
Jay.
time that we've ever launched this. This is banded blue opal. So it actually is opal and it has quartzes in it. It's a banded material. This is the first time that we've done this. We have this necklace. I started this out. I did a cuff bracelet and some earrings in this material. They blew out. This isn't something I can repeat on, guys. In fact, if you were in Tucson, you wouldn't have seen this rough material, this rough stock. It's amazingly hard because it's got the quartz mixed in with the opal, which is basically a silica, and it's banded. Do you see the banding in this? It's almost like a blue lace agate. It's a banded material. I will say it's rare to the fact that I've only, in 43 years of tromping the tundra, let's say, and going around the world, this is the only deposit that I've ever seen like this. It's a this was a very, very small find. There wasn't a lot of the material. I didn't have enough material really to even do matching accessories for the necklace. I used everything in this. I used all of my smaller material that I had. Everything that I had left went into this one project.
And we don't have anything else. We don't have matching earrings or anything. And
there's nothing. I didn't have any material to match back to it. So we decided, here's what we were going to do. We were going to just do this as what we call a one and done. Okay, so I shot my whole. I did with what is it that where they push all the money up and they say all in.
You're gambling.
So when they're gambling and they
playing poker,
they take their chips and they push it all into the table and they're saying, "Oh, I'm all in." Well, I'm all in on this material. It really is unique. It's very different. It's very hard. It is a form of opal, but it's also has quartzes in there too, and that's why it is hard enough that you can not only facet it, but you get that magical glitz to it, you know, where it sparkles, it gleams. Think about this, having a necklace like this that's unique and different. One of the, I think the cool things that I experience in Tucson is this. Well, there's a couple of things. When you're at Tucson, of course, you've got everybody in Tucson, we're all rock hounds for the most part.
Anybody who could be anybody is there, right?
This
in the gemstone world.
Anybody can go, and some of it's not open. A lot of it's open to the public. Some of it's only open to the trade. You have to have the credentials to even go in to see it. I mean, it's a balance of both. So if you want to go to Tucson and go to the gem event, there are so many things that you can see. There are a lot of places though that you have to be in the trade for you to be able to go in. Now, this being said, I didn't see any of this material. This is something that we didn't find in Tucson. But when you think about that it's not what you see at Tucson, it's what you don't see. It's the rarity of the material, of things that aren't there. And that's the case with this particular rough.
So you wouldn't find anything like this. And
You would not find the banded blue opal in Tucson.
And this is...
I didn't, okay, if anybody had it, I didn't see that they had it.
And normally we would be excited, Jay, to offer this at $160. So at $129.98, that's because it's the start of our Tucson Gem event. The 6 flex pays, all Jay King. We're offering 6 monthly flex payments. It's under $22 to get this at home. It's 18 inches in length, 2 3/4 inch extender. This, we didn't even have to present it live on the air. It's already a customer pick. I mean, that's how beautiful and unique. And I'll tell you, I can see the iridescence of what you'd expect in beautiful blue opal. And it's all those bandings. I'm seeing periwinkle, sky blue, royal blue. Going back, I'm seeing denim blue. It's just, this is a necklace that absolutely pops, and nobody in a million years. I mean, this is what I love about Jay King. I'm not going to go into any jewelry store or go online and find banded blue opal.
You're not going to find it, but and here again, it's not just blue opal. It has blue color in it, but this is the banded material. So it's banded. It almost looks, that's what attracted to me when I first found the rough. And that's why I made a large cuff with it. I made some large earrings. At that time, we hadn't really, we were kind of trying to figure out what to do with the rest of the rough. This isn't something, just so you know, I just don't run down the street, back up the old pickup truck, and say, load her up. Can you give me another 1,000 kilos of that banded blue opal? And they go, oh, sure, Mr. King. We just go in the back and we got that in stock. It doesn't work like that, right? I mean, these are really limited. Now, with this material, can I get it again? Really, if I knew, then we would both know. So you just never know. This isn't something that, they don't have a banded blue opal mine. Okay, the miner who brought this to us, this was a surface deposit. I don't know that we got all of the material. I got everything that they had available at the time that I was able to buy. And, but this year, okay, I originally discovered this at the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show. Don't be confused that this year, I didn't see anybody. Of course, the only time I've ever seen it is that one miner. And
that's like a jackpot.
And at the time when we bought this, okay, it was one of our mine finds. I don't think we got it even last year. I think we got it the year before that. Or we got the balance of it. I think he had 1 barrel. We bought that, and then he mined the other barrels for us over the next year. That's how long. It's not like, even think about that, how long it takes me from the time that we find the source to the time that we can get the material to an area where we can work it. And even when you get it to the material, and then you have to figure out how to design around the rough to utilize it in the best way. And this was the best use of the material I could. But a brand new, it's banded blue opal. The very first time that we've done a necklace.
And no two will ever be the same. That's what we love so much about it.
It's impossible to make them identical.
682-106. We are busy, busy, busy. Oh, I can't wait for you to see all these pieces in person when you get these home. You know what I forgot to mention? We're streaming live on Facebook. We've had so much stuff to get out there about this exciting event. So we'd love to hear from you. I'm going to do a lot of shout outs because many of you have already just so excited to see Jay and are loving our best value of the day, which I'm still just, all of us, completely blown away. This is what every emerald in the world wishes it could be, but it's even that much more exotic and rare than emerald. Think of it that way.
They call it Russian emerald, but
for a reason.
Of all the chrome dioxide, okay, the Siberian material is the finest quality.
You can see that.
And it's also the most expensive, right? The rarest, most expensive, the most highly prized is this Russian material.
It is going to, I'm telling you, your mouth is going to drop. It's just absolutely magnificent, and $155 and 6 flex pays today. Super popular, 2 sizes, small, medium, and we have the medium large, and that's item 691631. So if you are just tuning in, that's our very best value of the day. That's how we got things started. Okay, so how about more brand new? You're gonna hear me say that over and over again because we have over 25 between brand new finds and brand new pieces. And I'm loving, I know you just gave me a little inside sight of the story about this rhodochrosite that we're gonna talk about that we're offering here today in the full necklace at 18 inches in length with your 2 3/4 inch extender and the matching earrings. The earrings are $59.98. The necklace is $129.98. These are event price. This is first time on the air, correct, Jay? This is
brand new.
Brand new today. So rhodochrosite.
Okay, here's the deal with rhodochrosite. This is this comes from one mine, one deposit, which I've been to. It's in Argentina. I could talk all day about the remoteness of this mine. It's actually stalactites and stalagmites, and is actually what the rough material is created. This is a process where it grows. It's literally a crystalline structure. Here's what in the Cliff Note clips on this. With rhodochrosite, about 10 years ago, there used to be a company called Rhodocro. That's who owned the mine. That's who I got all of my rough material from. The Argentinian government came in and they said, look, from now on to export rhodochrosite, it has to be in a finished product. So that means they can't sell the rough material to people like myself who cut our own stones, who do our own designs. It had to be put into something to do that. I don't have a factory in Argentina. And it would be impossible for me to do that, as well as the whole jewelry making population, unless you're from Argentina. So basically the market just went flat and you don't see it. Last year, we started seeing little bits and pieces of rhodochrosite. This year at the Gem Show, now this is old material. This material was probably mined 20 years ago. I got it from a manufacturer who had bought it over 20 years ago that specialized in making gold. He retired. He was in his late 80s, decided to call it quits, and he sold me the rough. That's why I was able to get this rough. But the point of fact, at the Tucson Gem Show, I met and I guess last year's when they finally opened up the market again, the Argentinian government. And so hopefully, I didn't finish it. It was one of the deals that I couldn't finish up on before I left. I have somebody who's on my team who's hopefully going to follow up and go over, and now we have to start doing what I call the dance, right? But this is pretty much the end of the run. I'm hoping to be able to add rhodochrosite. So the reason I'm telling you this story is that hopefully down the road in late 2020 or early 2021, if we can get a deal, I'm going to be able to do more pieces that are going to match this. Right now, this is the best I could do, guys. I did the necklace. This is really the last of the remaining rough, and then I was able to do the earrings. So if you want this, I can't tell you how rare and valuable this is. It only comes, as far as I know, this material comes from that one mine in Argentina. Now, that being said, they do have rhodochrosite, but it's usually specimens, right? They're just usually just crystal specimens. They're not these huge stalactites and stalagmites where they can actually mine the rough and they get the rough, and then you have different qualities of that rough. This is really some of the really finer grade, and again, this was mined. This came from that exact same mine, believe it or not, but it's probably at least 20 years old, at least that. I can't say because I don't know when he actually bought it, but I know it's greater than 10 years old. And knowing kind of his time frame when he was really rocking and rolling in the business, I would say it's probably at least 20 years old.
So these would have been parcels that he had collected himself?
It's parcels that he bought as a manufacturer. He specialized in really high grade lapis, and he specialized in really high grade rhodochrosite, and he worked in gold. That's all he did. So this material that he purchased from the mine, keep this in mind, when he was buying this, he was buying the grades that would eventually go into gold jewelry. So when you're putting it in gold, right, you're not putting it in silver, you're putting it in gold. For the most part, there are exceptions to every rule, but for the most part, it's usually the best of the best material.
Oh, and this is the best of the best. I mean, I'm seeing
it's very high grade material.
It's deep. It's a deep, beautiful pink.
Oh, there's some of the rhodochrosite that you can get that is really gemmy, that's literally $300, $800 a carat.
Yeah.
There's 5 carats in a gram. So think about that.
Wow.
There's 5 carats in a gram, and it's $300 to $800 per carat. For the really gemmy material. This isn't the gemmy material, but it has a lot of the different grades and the different high grades. We used up everything that we kind of had left in stock as far as the rough. And that's really the challenge, and that's kind of the fun part of what I do, is actually being able to look at the rough material that we have, and then that's where it all starts. You take the rough material, and then you create from that. You decide, what can I do with this? How can I design? And my biggest thing is, how can I give you, the viewer, the biggest bang for the buck, give you the biggest presents for the buck?
Mother Nature's finest. This is what we love and what your team is able to bring to life at 080-035. Look at those earrings. My goodness, $59.98. Okay, Jay, yet another brand new special. This is our multicolor, is it pitaya? Or pitaya?
We're gonna butcher this, okay?
All right.
Okay, okay.
Pitaya. Pitaya, right?
Pitaya, I think is how they say it. This is a brand new mine find, and this is from all places, believe it or not. This is a friend of mine. This comes from Vietnam.
No kidding.
Yeah, you know what? I've been to Vietnam a few times. Have you ever been to Vietnam?
No.
Okay, I've never been able to go to North Vietnam. Not that you're not allowed, because you are, but I've always been in South Vietnam. And I've always been in South Vietnam because that's predominantly where my connections are, and where a lot of the mining is happening. I support this, and I try to, and this is why, okay, is you're supporting a lot of the smaller minings. Like I said, this comes from South Vietnam.
It's beautiful.
The southern region of Vietnam. This is just a really unique material, unique stone. We were able to get it. This is what I call a mine find, okay? I've never, we bought several different things from them, rough materials that they were mining at the time. As far as I know, we're the only ones that have this. I don't know of anybody else. If you like to have things that are unique,
oh yeah,
unusual, things that you're just not gonna just see out there in the commercial market, this is something. This is another one of these that you wouldn't, this year, this isn't something that I saw anywhere.
I was gonna say in Tucson,
right.
Yeah,
and this is the largest, Tucson is, this particular event this time of year is the largest gem and mineral show in the world.
And to think we're able to do this here today at this special preview price of $74.98 for the necklace. And then the earrings, which are a big, beautiful button-style earring and a nice high polish, like bezel set, hand set, sterling silver setting, those are under $50. And those are available with the 6 monthly flex payments as well. This is crazy popular. This is what many of Jay's collectors wait for.
Okay, what I'm doing with the rough too, and this is all, it's funny that, okay, all my viewers and everything, so I'm trying this new, okay, if you don't like it, then let me know. But I'm bringing the rough, but now what I'm doing is kind of finishing the rough. So I'm doing these rough spheres. Now, I will tell you.
Coming up next, by the way, we have some brand new spheres.
Right, but I'm doing this now, and I tell you why, is because I'm now, I do this for my own private collection. I'll take the rough material and I make these freeform eggs and freeform specimens to put in my specimen case. I literally, it's crazy.
In your man cage.
In my man cave, okay, but
I said cage.
Well, it is my man cage too, because I don't let anybody in. Okay, but I will tell you right now, what I'm doing with this is now that I'm gonna, one of these days I'll show you when I finish my project, right? I'm gonna do all the specimens. I'm hopefully have something where I have everything categorized.
Mark, that'd be so cool.
It is really cool. But so I do this anyway. This is how I do my specimens. I cut them and I put them in different shapes, and then I label them in the case. And so I'm already just doing this now, so then I don't personally have to do it.
And speaking of that, that's been one of the biggest requests from you and on Facebook. People are asking today, are you bringing any of the specimens? Yes. In fact, coming up next, we're going to have that. But if you are just tuning in, this is a brand new mine find out of Vietnam.
Out of Vietnam.
And it looks almost like a marble, you know, and that black and white.
It's really just a very unique, weird material, and that's why I bought it. We really hadn't seen it. We got it in the rough form. It's very dense. It's very hard. It takes an amazing luster, amazing polish on this. These are all created by hand. It's all cut. We didn't do anything to this at all. I just thought it was really. It's got platinums, silvers. It's got even the black is almost like a pyrite black. It's like a shiny, almost like a magnesite. Just a really amazing.
Yeah, you can see like flecks of sparkle in there, which is so pretty too.
Where you have magnesite, or you would have mica, or you would have iron pyrite.
Yes.
It has that feel to it.
Well, we are busy, brand new, event price.
And here again, this is for people if you like to collect the unique, the unusual,
you'll never see yourself coming and going.
This is a brand new mine find, world launch of it. We've never shown this before. We did get a lot of the material, and we pretty much. I think pretty much used everything that we were able to acquire in this particular design.
Okay, so Jay, with that, we'll keep you updated on availability here on that brand new. What a cool find! I love this. Now we mentioned specimens, and we have two, and we have two different shapes of the septaria. Septarian. So we have heart shape. Oh, this is so cool. Or the round shape. So this would be like something you would keep and then you would label and put in your man cave.
This would go in my specimen case, okay? Right. I have a long history with this material. I could tell you some really funny stories.
Fun.
But these are highly collectible. This particular material, they come in nodules. They come in eggs. And the eggs, it's through volcanic activity where they spew up. Right, and then they're covered usually with like a silicon, and then they're in like a sedimentary deposit. Hence, this is why when you see this, like the gray colors, this was the host rock. This was the outside of the egg that were formed. This was the inside of the egg. Now, there is also a deposit in Utah that, if you've seen it, a lot of this material, it's one of the materials that you find in a very few places. Four places that I'm aware of that I've seen this. One's in Utah. This is a new mine. It's not really a mine per se. They collect it, they gather it. Then this comes out of Madagascar, highly sought after. I'm working on this right now to make a bowl.
Ooh.
Okay.
Would that be gorgeous,
I'm hoping
Jay?
to do some hand-carved bowls. To be honest with you, the challenge is this. They come in nice big eggs. To carve the bowl, we're trying to do a range because I can't have one big one, one small one, one medium one.
And one price.
It makes it very, very confusing, even though it costs about the same to manufacture them.
Gotcha.
So we're working right now with some of the local indigenous people and trying to teach them how to do bowls. And we're hoping that eventually that you're going to be able to have this particular material in a bowl. They make beautiful bowls. I have some amazing ones that I've actually made for myself out of the nodules.
In this material?
In this material. They are fabulous. Everybody that comes over, they're like magnets. They'll go right to them.
That's what these remind me of. If you want the heart shape, that's going to be sold out in the next few moments. The heart is $44. I now have fewer than 100. And then in the round shape, that's $38. Also 6 flex payments. I want to say a little over 100. So we're expecting both of these to completely sell out. If I'm just tuning in, our big, our rock hounds that we say love collecting opportunity pieces like this.
And these are specimens, and they're specimen grade, okay? And these are great. Even one of the things that I do with a lot of my specimens is I have these, well, of course, I have stone bowls like lapis or turquoise, whatever, and then I put my specimens inside there.
Yeah.
I was at somebody's house just recently, when I was in Mexico, and he's retired now, but he used to be in the jewelry business. He has this beautiful Italian glass bowl, and I was standing there, I was looking at it, and he had all these different specimens from all over the world. And this is what he had done. He had done different like egg shapes, and they were just polished materials. And put them in there, it looked absolutely fabulous. So this is something that you could actually start your own collection. We are going to be doing more and more specimens.
I'm so glad, 'cause
from the materials.
they're selling out like crazy.
Now, I wouldn't be able to do it out of chrome dioxide, but I can do it out of some materials.
If you want the heart, that's definitely last and final call. Actually, same thing with the round. We wait for these now. I want to mention our card holder in that same incredible, really special stone. And remember, no two will ever be alike. I would even use this, to be honest with you, if you could. If there's some way you could use that as your holder.
I was going to say, do you know what for my wife, her iPad?
Really? That's a cool idea to keep it, get a couple and maybe, or just one.
You can,
We'll stand it up.
you can put an iPad, it depends on the size that you have. I really didn't, I built it with cards in mind, but the other day, I have something
really cool.
similar to this made in lapis. I had it on my desk, and all of a sudden I realized I could put my iPhone in there, and then I could talk to people. I had my business cards there, but I was doing something. I was trying to type something. I need to get to my laptop, and so I had my iPhone, and I set it there, and then I was talking on my iPhone, and I was going, wow, what a great idea.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. So I'm thinking about even engineering something, but these are great. They're a perfect card.